Exhale, out. You can let your arms sweep up. Exhale down, really push the floor away. Swing your arms up. Exhale down one more time, and this time you're gonna hold it at the bottom. So send your arms forward, send your feet back. Feet or hips with distance, engaging your inner thighs towards each other and your shins out. Lift your fingertips away from your hips, pull your rib cage in, travel down, up, down, up. Right away in our parallel squat, it's gonna be a faster parallel squat set, but we're gonna find lateral movement and we're gonna find full range. So settle in here knowing that we're gonna use this to add on. In this position, you want your hips reaching back. You want as much distance between your hips and your ribs, and then there's more space to pull your waist in. Think about that down, driving right into your heels. We're gonna change in 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Step your right leg out, then step all the way up and down. Coming out, back under your hips, lift and down. Out, in, lift. Match this with your breath right away. Inhale and exhale, all the way up and down. Send your seat a little bit further down when you come down, getting lower than you were before. More times then we switch sides out. And in, lift up, last time on the right. Out, in, lift. Now switch, you take it left, right. So slightly outside your hip line, but weight is put into both feet. And up. Really swing your arms on the back and squeeze your seat at the top. Go all the way out, then stand up all the way in. You have more right here. Really lengthen through your arms. Feel a chest stretch. Feel a tricep stretch. 2 more. Out and in. Lift. Last one here. All the way up. Now come nice and low. 10 times down. Up, down, up. We're going to step our right foot back for a high lunge. 4, 3, 2, stay low. Take your right foot back. Lengthen your arms up, find an extension stretch. Thumbs fall back. Stay low in your left leg. Press your right hip forward. Inhale here. Exhale, take your hands down and walk your left foot back. Straight arm plank. Press down through the balls of your hands. Feel the heels press down and then lift your heart away, stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Make sure that your hands between your thumb and your forefinger are underneath your shoulders so that it's not too narrow. Now widen your shoulders, look the back of your head. Exhale, pull your waist in. Hold that engagement or reach your hips back. Kick your heels long behind you. We're gonna lose some of our foundation in just a second, so I want you to feel the connection between your abdominals and the length of your legs. Holding here for 8. You have 6. We're gonna change in 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Lift your right toes up off of the ground. Draw your right knee towards your left elbow. Reach it back. Take it towards your right elbow and reach it back. Pick it up. You take it left elbow and right elbow. Your hips stay reaching back. Your hips stay reaching long and nice and square. Out and in. Lengthen it on the back. Squeeze your seat. One more time all the way through. And set your right foot down. Reset right here. Press into the floor. Now lift your left toes up. Draw your left knee towards your right elbow. Reach it back. Draw it towards your outside elbow. And reach it back. Pick it up. It's cross and reach. Open and reach. Hips stay steady. Shoulders stay stacked right here. You only have a few more and then you get to set your feet down. Nice. You have one more time all the way through. Then hold your straight arm plank. Press down through your arms. You are in your straight arm plank. Your heels are keeping long behind you. Enjoy that leg. Lift up through your abdominals. 10 times hip dips. Go right and left. Right and left. Legs stay long. Waist stays pulling in. 6 right here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hike your hips up slightly. Step your right leg through. Find your high lunge on the other side. This time, take your hands behind your back. Lengthen them back. Stretch your upper body. Push your left hip forward. And you can back a little bit more to your left heel. One more inhale. On your exhale, send your hands back down, step your right leg back. Lower onto your forearm. Elbows replace your hands. Kick your heels back. Lengthen through your upper body. Lift your heart. Press down through your forearms. Keep that engagement, but walk your feet slightly wider than your hips into a narrow V position. Feel your heels kick back. The inseams of your pants spiral up towards the ceiling. Hold that engagement. Bend your legs, tap your knees. Reach them nice and long. Pick it up, it's bend. And reach. Bend and reach. As you do this bend, reach. Keep your hips at the same level. So just your knees are bending. Hips stay even. Your obliques are firing up to keep this, but we have a wider base. So we're gonna be able to have a little bit more of a strong foundation. 4 right here. You have 2. Hold your forearm plank, hold your wide base, kick your heels back further, spiral the inseams of your pants up, and press down through your shoulders. Draw your muscles down out of your ears. Yep, hold right here. We're gonna take a down dog with wide legs in 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Hike your hips up. Press back into your heels. Shift weight out of your wrists. Great big inhale here. Stay to the exhale. And tap your knees down. Swing your legs around. We're going to do a high C curve variation here. So glue your feet, knees, thighs together. Lift up and lengthen through your spine. Feel the stability of this neutral spine first, where everything is nice and stacked. Pull your waist in. Now keep the length, but tip your hips up towards your rib cage. Find flexion in your low back. Walk your feet in slightly and press down through your big toes. Keep your hips up towards your rib cage. Curl your ribs up and over. It's tip and curl. The tip comes from the obliques. That tip is controlled to take your hips and tip them up ever so slightly. And when that happens, you are creating more of a stretch in your spine. You're reaching your hips forward in that C-shaped position, which therefore takes your low back and rounds it out of that neutral spine that we started with. If you want, you can always release your arms forward. Know that you have an edge when it comes to high C-curves. How low is your edge? If you feel like you're just taking a curl and you're not feeling anything, think about making this hip super big and then the curl a little smaller. That'll take you back a little bit further. Nice. Match this with your exhale. So tip and exhale. Curl. When you inhale, try and maintain the flatness of your waist. You have 8 more chances here to find this deep engagement before we move on. You just have 4. That's 3. Huge tip, small curl. Last one, tip, hold the curl right here. Release your right arm forward, pull your elbow in. Reach out, pull in. Reach out, pull in. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. You have the option to stay with your hand behind your thigh, or you can reach it out in front of you if you have an extra balance. Glue your thighs together. Keep that engagement through your center line to help reduce tension in your hip flexors and to keep the central focus up through your abdominals and even into your pelvic floor. Squeezing our energy through our central line through our thighs is going to help with that. Every time you pull your elbow in, resist the out. Get some bonus arm work here. You just have 4. Keep that exhale going, nice and deep. Last 2. Last one, switch it out. Take your right hand behind your thighs, left arm releases forward. You exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Static hold of your abdominals right now. So you've created the tip and curl, holding it as you add a challenge with your arms. So if anything, you can lower. So come up. Every exhale is a reminder to pull your waist in and flatten it, to wrap your side bodies around each other. Use your legs down a little bit lower. To draw tension out of your shoulders, open out your chest. So you have 4, then both arms come out. And 3. Last 2. Last one, inhale. Arms go out, you pull in. And reach. Pull in. And reach. Option to flex your toes and send your legs out as your arms pull in. Out. And in. You exhale and in. Notice your upper body might want to come up. Don't let it. That means you go slower, go nice and slow. It's about the hold of your upper body, the use of your arms to transfer some weight. That's to keep your body guessing. Just come forward and we hold it in. Last 3. Last 2. Last time here, now hold it in. Pull your elbows in, your thumbs are back. Final hold. Press through your feet. Lift your hips up even more. Squeeze your thighs together and draw your thumbs back. We're going to take our thumbs to a W position next for tricep push-ups in just 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Cross your legs. Take your thumbs together to form a W and walk your knees back. Backing your shoulders in line with the heels of your hands. Spiral your elbows back. Lower down to the tricep position and lift yourself back up. Get down and up. Set the pace that you need, but do not let your elbows splay out. You have options. You can stay on your knees. You can come up all the way onto the balls of your feet. But you should feel like there's a narrow hallway that your ribcage can barely fit through, and then push it right back up. I always think the harder part is the up. So going down is okay, but then on the up, my shoulders come up, my elbows want to peel out. So focus your exhale on the up. Use all your energy and back body strength to lift up. Pull your core in. Hold it low in 3, in just 2. Hold it low right here. Hold your elbows pulling in. Lift the crown of your head, maybe come to your toes. Lower down further. You have 8 counts here. We're going to lengthen into a downward dog. In 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Lengthen your arms. Come on up to a downward dog position. Stretch it out. Inhale here. Exhale. Walk your hands in. We're going to find some arm work now. So if you want to use weights, you can. If you don't, you can just ditch them. That's totally fine. We're going to start with shoulder work. Keep your weights behind your back. We're going to come down into a parallel squat position. So hips reach back. Open up your chest, but knit your rib cage together. Put weight into your heels. From here, take your arms forward. Palms face down. Thumbs are towards each other. Roll your shoulders back. Come down a little bit further. And we want to hold our leg position, but pull our elbows up and roll our arms back down. You lift and down. Lift and down. Exhale on the up. Help give you that extra little oomph. And avoid dropping your arms in front of you. So if the weight is too much and you feel like your arms are collapsing, drop the weights. This is a row, but it's a wide arm row. So we're getting the back body muscles and the back of our biceps a little bit here too. So lift, press in. But when you press in, take your 2 shoulder points and draw them further apart. You guys look great. So going right here. We're going to hold our arms back in just 4, in 3, last 2. Hold your arms on the back, tiny pull and pull. Think about your elbows pulling back behind you. Drop your seat down further. You pull and pull. Your foundation is still through all 4 corners of your feet. Weight is primarily in your heels. We're going to shift out of this hinge position next and stand straight up in just 8. Tiny pull. You just have 4. Keep your exhale going. For 2, on 1. Stand straight up right here. Open your arms out to the side. Draw your shoulders down your back. Tiny circle up and around. Up and around. Every time you come up and around, feel that shoulder get smaller. Feel the weight and the fingertips reaching away from you. Up and around. Sometimes when I have weights, I feel my arms start to come in front of me. So notice that. Make sure that your arms are truly out to the side. Up and around. Up and around. 2 more. Up. Now hold the length of your arms right here. Flip your palms so your hands are facing each other and draw your hands in. Walk your right arm and your left arm. You walk and walk. So these are long levers in front of you. The challenge here is with all this front weight to keep your shoulders engaged back. Breathe through your rib cage here. Imagine breathing it into a space behind you. Pull your waist in a little bit further. Shoulders are up, take them down. Imagine having something across your chest to really feel that pushback, and don't let anything collapse. All the way through, finding full range of motion. We have 8. Last 6. Last 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold your arms at 90 degrees. Pull your elbows in. Combo 1 hammer curl with 1 raise to the side. So lift and lower, up and down. Hammer curl front, then lift to a T, resist down. Up and up. The hardest part for me at this right point is the drop from your teeth. It's easy to drop. It's easy just to let that weight go. But imagine you are pressing through something to get back down. And as you press through, your fingertips reach out even further. Yep. Move the top part of your arm into your side body for that hammer curl, then lift straight out. Nothing is to the corner, everything is just straight front or straight side. Put it back to your foundation here. You're pressing through all 4 corners, lifting up through your inner thighs to help reach your ribs away from your hips. There's so much space to pull in your back body here. Feeling your neutral spine, sway of your lower back, the pulling of your legs. The safest place to work during class, and also the place where we're going to be working the most. Keep going right here. One more time all the way through, then traditional bicep curls. Flip your palms up and down. Just stay nice in front. Burning out your biceps here. No more side lifts. Now notice what your elbows are doing. If your elbows are coming back and forth, glue your elbows into your side. That's going to take momentum out of the equation. It's going to leave all the up and down up to your biceps. You don't get any extra momentum here. So if you're starting to feel that burnout with your weights, you have to take a deep breath, give some more oxygen to your muscles now, lengthen out of the crown of your head, and feel that your biceps can do this. If you need any extra help, use your core. Exhale deeply. Keep those elbows glued in. You have 8 right here, then we're going to come to a balance, and then our triceps in 6, in 4, in 3, last 2. Hold your arms halfway and press up. Press up. It's a tiny press. Press up. If there's a giant weight on your fingertips, you're trying to get it off. Lengthen through the back of your legs. Come up to the balls of your feet as you do it. You're balancing and finding that press. So just have 10 right here. Nice. Keep that press up. Keep your shoulders wide. Pull your waist in. You just have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels. Drop your weights. If you want them for triceps, go ahead and grab them. Find a wall or a bar to be at. We're going to do curtsy lunge and then move right into our other sets of that. So if you're using your weights for triceps, go ahead and start with them behind your back. Take yourself to a narrow V position. So heels are glued together, toes are just a few inches apart. From here, bend your legs down deeper. Shift your upper body forward into that same V position we were in for our shoulders. Now, slide your left foot back, the foot closest to the wall or body. Press into the ball of your left foot, keep your hips nice and square. Bend your legs a little bit deeper. Reach your arms back, palms down. Lift up, press down. Lift up, press down. Now match this with your hips. As you lift your arms, you drop. And down. Arms go up and down. Tiny movement with our legs and with our arms. But I want you to feel not just the lift, 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 but start by feeling the lift, press down. It might only be an inch or 2, but feel the lift and down. In our curtsy lunge, our first set of thighs, your hips must stay square. But since we came from our narrow V, your legs are still in their own lanes. Nothing crosses here. That's going to help with balance. Now press into the ball of your back foot and press down through your front leg. Feel how you can square off your hips and get down a little lower. We're going to pick up the speed in 4, in 3, in 2. Now we're just focusing on the lift of our arms. You lift and lift. And as you lift, you drop your hips. Lift and lift. Turned out means that we need to really focus on the foundation of our feet, not just the inside, not just the outside. So engage all 4 corners down. Now from there, think about the hinge position you're in. Your knee is going to be slightly forward of your ankle. Your hips are going to be slightly forward of your back knee. That's all coming from that upper body hinge that we took to set up. Keep going down and down. Your arms lift up and up. You just have 4, 3, 2, hold this position. Lift your fingertips back, reach them up, pull your shoulders apart and make your hips together. Drop your knee down as far as you can. Press into the ball of your back foot, square up your hips, come down a little bit further. From here, pull your feet in, lift them up. We're going to come back to those single counts in 4, in 3, 2, single counts. Take it up and up. Hopefully you got a little bit lower. Hopefully this is where you come for your final challenge. Keep that shift forward. Keep energy through the balls of your back foot to help lift your inner thigh. We hold in 4, in 3, 2, hold right here. Reach your fingertips back at an angle. Lift your heart. We're going to change to the other side. In 6, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Weight come to your back. In a narrow V position again, to start heels together, toes a few inches apart. Bend your legs down deeply. Bend your upper body forward. Bend your left leg back, your right leg back. From here, reach your arms back behind you, pull your palms to face each other. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Take the opposition with your legs. As you lift your arms, you drop. As you come up, you take your arms in the opposite direction. Starting slow. I want you to feel the control of your legs, lowering and then pushing the floor away to lift, but staying low. I want you to feel your arms lengthen. Sometimes when we go faster, it becomes easier. So start slow here. Everybody check in with your back leg. Make sure it's far enough back so that you are in a true curtsy lunge. Make sure your leg doesn't cross behind your supporting leg. Make sure that you're in your own lanes. Step. Think about lifting through the back of your head, drawing your chin back, and as you draw your chin back, draw your waist back too. Feel everything come into that plank position that you just hinge forward. We're going to pick this up in 4, in 3, in 2, single counts right here. You can take your arms up, and up, and up. Your knee drops down, and down. Feel your hands reach further away from you, and challenge yourself not to let them get any lower. If the legs are starting to get a little tired, think about how you are lifting up through your inner back thigh. Imagine a gust of wind pushing it open. We're going to take that mini hold in just 8, in 6, in 4, 3, 2. Mini hold right here. Lengthen your arms back further. Everybody drop your back knee down. Put more weight into your front foot. Mini hold, exhale. Drop down 1 more inch, maybe 2 more inches. Coming back to those movements in just 4, 3, 2. Add your movement. Arms lift up and up. Your knee drops down and down. You just have 8, then we hold. Coming to our narrow V, ditching our weights in 4, 3, 2. Hold right here. Come down a little bit further. Lift up through your front arch. Lengthen your arms back. Pull your weights in. Ditch your weights in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Ditch your weights. Heels together, toes a few inches apart. Grab the side if you need it. Lift up to your 2-inch heels. Bend your knees down as deeply as you can. Press down through the balls of your feet and squeeze your heels. From here, everybody come down a little bit further. We have a more solid foundation. Now take it down and down. Just down, now up. Plumb line position. So your ears are stacked over your shoulders, over your hips, over your feet. No more hinge forward. Our final 2 thigh sets are in this upright position. Neutral spine intact. Everybody breathe your belly button back. Feel the sway of your lower back. And then from there, lift up and out of your hips. Sometimes when we do that, we lift our shoulders, so lift them down. Can you get a little bit lower on your calf? Don't lose the squeeze of your heels. The squeeze of your heels is going to get your inner and outer thighs firing up. So really focus on that. We have 4, then we change. Last 2. Last 1. Arm comes up. It's down for 2. Hold for 1. Up halfway. It's down for 2. Hold for 1. Up halfway. You're traveling down with control, squeezing, and then lifting up. And when you lower and lift, both times you're still pressing into the balls of your feet. Spreading your toes nice and wide right there. Lift up through your top arm. Imagine traveling down a wall, keeping the back of your head engaged back behind you. 2 more times all the way through right here. and lift last time all the way down. Squeeze your heels, stop halfway, and take it down and down. Take your hands either to prayer to find your balance or reach them up if you want. This is where we're going to take our final set of this set of thighs. Because sometimes in barre, when you do the smallest movement several times, that's when it's the hardest. So narrowly is familiar to us. We all know where to go. But you can always do more. You can always pull your waist in more. You can always squeeze your heels together more. And you can always bend your legs more. You have 20 seconds to get to your lowest point. Your deepest engagement, we're not even going to hold. You have 16 counts right here. Get a little bit lower. You know there's no hold. You've got one set of thighs left, and it's parallel. You just have 10 counts here. Lift your arms, pull your waist in. You have 6. You have 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lengthen your legs. Stand back to your hips. Glue your feet and thighs together. Lift up to your 6-inch heels. Bend your knees down to you. Now squeeze your thighs. And squeeze and squeeze. And I want you to just stay here static with your hips, squeezing your thighs in. And as you squeeze your thighs in, squeeze your outer ankles in. When we travel, our ankles are going to be part of our foundation. So not just pressing through the balls of your feet and lifting through your heels, but your ankles. Make sure that your heels aren't so high that your knees are tracking forward of your toes. You need to keep your knees back. Squeeze 4, squeeze 2, hold right here. Now drop your heels and lift. You drop and lift. Everything is squeezing in, especially those ankles. Now notice when you lift your heels, is your knee traveling forward? This is the time to correct that. So if your knee's traveling forward, think about lifting up. Maybe you don't lift your heels as high. Wherever you are, know that we're working to not hurt your knees. Down, lift up. Get 2. Last time, hold your heels up here. Travel down and down. Tiny down and down. You squeeze every time you take that down. And you hold the squeeze, hold it down. Every time you're here, think about the balance you can create. Sometimes in our parallel, it's easy to grip the bar or the wall. Try and find lightness. Know that your balance, by pressing down through your foundation, lifting up in that plumb line position and pulling your core in, is enough. Can you lift your heels a little bit higher with nothing changing? Or can you bend your legs down deeper? With 6. We hold in 4, and 3, 2. Hold right here. Everybody either take your hands to prayer or reach them up. Squeeze your thighs together. Bend your legs down deeper. You hold 8. We stretch in 6. In just 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Awesome job, you guys. Come to the center floor. Carpet or a mat. We're going to start in a low lunge. So take your right leg forward. Tap your left knee down. Square your hips off. Press into this position. Feel the squareness of your hips. Now take your left leg in, left foot. Grab it with your left toe. Lift your right arm up. I'm trying to do the opposite for this thing. I just need even more. The fact that I made it amazing. Push your foot into your hand, square your hips off a little bit more, and then lift through your heels. One more inhale here. On your exhale, drop your back foot. Sweep your arms open to a rotation. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Pull your legs in. Now tuck your back toe. Stay in this rotation, but shift your weight back. Drive your right heel forward, pull your hip back. Do this rotation as you take your right hand, left hand, down to the inside or outside of your foot. Touch the ground. You can keep balance here, but keep your eye together. Drop your right knee down. Inhale. On your exhale, frame your foot. Drop your big toe down. Lengthen the crown of your head. Pull your hip back. Sit here or take this to your daily method split. Putting your front leg forward, walking your hands forward. Keeping your hips square and keeping your front leg as long as you can. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, shift your weight back. Swing your leg around and take your left leg forward. Press into your left leg, square off your hips. From here, take your right toes in, grab it with your right hand, find your quadricep stretch. Lengthen your left arm high. This is going to help you keep your shoulders square. Press your foot away from you. Press your foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your back foot. Swing your arms forward into a rotation. Start by pressing forward and lifting up, stacking your shoulders. Then tuck your back toes. Shift your weight back. Drive your left heel forward. Lengthen through both hands, and then take this whole shift forward into an IT band release. You can touch your hand inside or outside your foot. You can hold your balance, but drop your left hip down. Inhale. On your exhale, take your hands to frame your foot. Drop your big toe back. Pull your right hip back and lengthen the crown of your head past your toes. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Now take this to your daily method. Split forward just enough to get a little extra stretch without changing your alignment. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now shift your weight back. Swing your leg around. We're going to come into quick spinal mobility for our second 2 sets of abdominals. Keep our hips 50 feet apart. Arms reach forward, draw your shoulders down your back. Tip your hips up, coming back to the high seat curve we had earlier. Find flexion in our spine. Now lower down like a rolling pin, lower your flow back on the floor, and lift right back up to your little high seat curve. So it's a small range of motion, tapping your low back, and then lifting up to your sacrum. Rolling from low back, rolling up to sacrum. Use your breath to help you get that up and keep your chin off of your chest. Use your arms forward as weight if you want to reclaim your legs and do that. 3 more here. Roll just to your low back and all the way up. We're going to come to low seat curve next. And lift. Last time down. Back to your high seat curve. This time, take it down to your low back. Stop when just your low back is. Walk your legs in. Reach behind your thighs. Exhale, lift your heart. So notice that it's just your low back that is touching. You do not want to lay so much of your back body down that it makes it harder to keep your shoulders over, your ears over your shoulders, excuse me. So if you truly are just laying your lower back down, use your arms to then help lift you up a little bit further. Use your exhale to pull your waist down and therefore leverage your shoulders up a little bit further. Feel your heels draw back towards your seat. That's going to lift your hamstrings, engage them a little bit, which will take some pressure out of your hip flexors. Every time you exhale, your waist draws flatter. The height, and then a little bit higher. You have 4. You just have 3. Last 2. Hold your height right here. Release your right arm out, pull your elbow in and reach. Same variation from high seat curve, but different because you have lowered significantly. Your shoulders square, press down through your feet, and really feel the resistance of your arms. Pull in and reach. You just have 4, then we switch. Last 3. Keep your shoulders nice and high. Last one. Now switch. Take your left arm out. Pull in and reach. Pull in and reach. Notice how the side that's released might want to lower. That's where your abdominals and obliques specifically work really hard to keep your body in check. Now we're going to do both arms next, but we are only going to do 6 of them. So everyone will be able to release. They're not going to be a long set. So we want to go there next. You just have 4. You just have 3. Everybody lift up higher for 2. Now stay nice and lifted. Release both arms 6 times. In and reach. Pull in and reach. You got it. Just 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Reclaim your legs. Exhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift up a little bit higher. Stay right here. Let's press your palms down into the floor. Press the floor away to lift your heart and shoulders higher. So the first 10 counts here. Keeping the movement of your legs going back. The pressure here down. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Lift your knees above your hips. Squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, press your lower back down. It stays where it was. Feel from your lower back to your lowest rib. Connect down to the floor so that everything between your sacrum and your shoulders is engaging down. We're trying to remove the curve completely from your neutral spine, but we are no longer in flexion. Every exhale you take, I want you to feel your hips reach long, creating the longest spine we can, and then flattening our waist down. 4 more breaths right here. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1 here. Now pull your left hand slightly, lengthen your right leg long, switch it out and out. I'm going to let you pull your knee in past your hips because I want you to feel that your abdominals can work in both directions as you pull your knee in and lengthen through the other side. Sometimes when we stop our knees above our hip flexors get even more tired. So pull your knee in, and then after you use all that energy to pull it in, shoot your leg back out as long as you can. Yeah? The further your feet come towards the floor, the more challenging it's going to be. But do not come so far that your lower back pops up. Really reach and reach. Every time you pull your knee in, you exhale deeply. You try and maintain that flat back. Exhale and exhale. Reach your leg a little bit further out. Pull your knee in a little bit further. You have 8 more side to side. Last 7. You just have 6. Last 5. Last 4. Pull it in and reach for 2. Last one all the way through right here. Lift your toes up. Reach your toes up. Pull your waist back. Drop your toes to your challenge. Lift your arms. Round your shoulders. Fingertips fall away from your toes. Drop and hold. Drop and hold. Hold for 8. We're going to roll over our shoulder. And back to a plank in just 4, and 3, and 2, on 1. Drop down, roll over onto your abdominals. Lift up to a straight arm plank. Walk your hands wider than your shoulders. And down and lift. Lower down and lift. A set of push-ups here before we come right back onto our back for our seat work to end out class today. So control the down and up right now. Lift up through the back of your head and let your exhale be the reason that you lengthen nice and long. Yep. Exhale deeply. Beautiful. Different than the W push-ups we did earlier, right? Your arms are wide so that your elbows track over your wrists. Tension has to fall out of your ears. Send that tension instead to your arms and to your abdominals. Keep your chin lifted. We're not going to hold low. We're just going to burn out our arms. You have 8 right here. And we're going to roll back over onto our back for some lovely back dancing. Just 4, and 3. The last 2. Last one, lower all the way down. Roll onto your back one more time. Walk your feet in. Lift your hips up to a hover, keeping your lowest rib grounded. Squeeze your feet up, up, up. Finding both feet as our foundation to step. Now notice for back inflection. Your hips are tipped up slightly. So from our low seeker flexion to our flat back, we are right back to where we started in the flexion here. Use your abdominals to keep your hips tipped up and keep them even. Breathing in 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Take your right leg, left leg all the way up. Squeeze your seat lift up, up, up. My left leg is lifted. I'm pressing down through the ball and the heel of my right foot. So all 4 corners are grounded. When you're working back dancing, one of the most significant things you can do is to push down through your grounded foot. Think of when we do this at the wall and you push your foot into the wall. It's what activates your leg. It's what gets everything working. So if you're just hanging out, you're not getting the same benefit. It's more of a balance. Press through your foot. Feel your abdominals, keep your hips in line. Keep your breath going. And think about that squeeze of your seat. Getting tighter and tighter, knowing that it's going to get so tight you may not see any movement. Every time you squeeze, think about the lift of your hips. Yep. We're not going to stay only on our back for this set, so know that we're going to take some change. You have 8 right here. You have 6. Last 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold the squeeze of your seat, open your right knee out, and close it right back in through center. It's open and closed. Open and closed. you've ever taken one of my back taking classes, you know one of my big points is that your inside of your foot has to stay grounded. It will take your movement and chop it in half, but it will also keep it in your seat and not your hips. So keep all four corners grounded. Keep the top leg nice and still by using your abdominals here, only moving that bent leg. Using your inner thigh to get it out and squeezing your seat to draw it back in, out, and in. You have 4. You have 3. We're going to hold it out in 2. Hold your knee out here and lift. Up, up. Option to take that top leg and open it out to a narrow knee position. This is it before we roll onto our left side for some clamshells. You have 20 more right here. 20 lifts to squeeze your seat. Lift, lift, lift. Our leg that's bent is the same leg we're going to be working, so it's going to be the leg that's on top. You just have 8. That's 4, 3, 2, on 1. Bend your legs, go over onto your left side. Stack your right leg over your left. Now lift your knee, keep your feet pressing together, close it down. It's lift and lower, lift and lower. So just like you press all 4 corners grounded, I want you to keep the inside of your feet pressing together. Not just together, but pressing together. Press down into your forearms, lift your obliques up nice and tight, and then lengthen through the side of your neck. You just have 2. Hold it up and push back, push back. Less movement. Squeeze and squeeze. Now notice if your hips are opening up, we want your hips to be square. So imagine 2 headlights shining straight forward. It's going to make it harder for your seat. Yep. 8 right here. At 6 for the change. In 4, 3, 2. Hold your knee. Lift your toes to the level of your knees. Now from here, lengthen it long back behind you. Squeeze and lift. And lift. A long leg should feel really good right now. I want you to think about the longest leg you can. This is where we're going to finish our back rinsing today. And every time you squeeze your seat, your toe gets up higher and it reaches back further. Lengthen out and out. With 10 when we hold. With 8. Make this movement as small as you can because your leg is nice and high. You just have 2. Hold on 1. Release your arm up and forward. Keep your hips square. Squeeze your seat, lift your toe up higher. We're coming right to the other side. In 8. 6. In just 4, 3, 2, 1. Set everything down. Now press both feet into the ground. Lift your hips back to a hover and squeeze your seat. Repeat. A few more here, and then we're going to get right to the other side. Feel your hips tip up, back into that flexion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your right leg up. Press your left foot down. Feel your abdominals control the placement of your upper body here. Press down deeply through your left foot. Feel your toe reach up a little bit further towards the ceiling here. Every time you exhale, feel that squeeze get tighter. For those of you that logged on, not at the right beginning of class, I said that we are making today an express class. Rebecca forgot to change it, so I apologize. I'm going to probably go a couple minutes over anyway, so it's going to be like a 50-minute class. But know that I know the time. I'm doing it on purpose. So every time you squeeze your seat, you guys, I want you to keep your hips at a hover. And remember what I said about the foot that's on the floor. That's where all the important action is going to come from. You have 10 more here. 8. You just have 6. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze of your seat. Open your leg out and in. Just your left leg moves. Coming from your inner thigh and outer thigh. Squeezing your seat the whole time and holding that top leg nice and steady. Pressing down through all 4 corners and knowing that this movement is coming from your squeeze of your seat. It's like the hinge of a door. Open and close. Keep your exhale going. Keep your waist pulled in, your hips reaching long in flexion. Nice. You have 8, and we're going to hold it open. We are almost ready for our clamshells. You just have 4. Last 3. Last 2. Hold your knee open, squeeze it up, up, up. Option to take your other leg and open it to a narrow V position if that helps you keep your hips in line. Every time you squeeze right here, press down through your foot. So you squeeze, press. squeeze, press. Yep, every time. Exhale. Tightening up your seat as tight as it can get, using the floor to help you. You had 10 counts here. We're gonna roll over onto our right side in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, on 1. Roll over onto your right side. Press your right forearm down. Stack your knees right here. Now square off your hips. Lift your top knee up, lower down. Lift up and down. Kind of take the same amount of time in each direction. So sometimes it's easier to lag on the up and then drop our knee. Think about taking the whole count to get up and down. Yep, that control is going to add to the work your seat is doing. Double check to make your hips are straight. Make sure your hips are straight front. Might even be helpful to take your hand to your hips. Again, it takes the motion and it makes it a little bit smaller, but it's working your seat. We're going to hold it up in 3. Last 2. All the way through right here. Hold your knee up, pulse, and pulse. Tiny up. Imagine a string to the outside of your leg, just pulling back and back. But every time you do that, hips shine forward a little bit more. Lift up and up. You have 6 right here. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold your knee. Match your foot at the same level and lengthen your leg back at the angle. Squeeze, lift your seat. You lift up. First time your leg has been straight on this side, so feel the length coming from your seat all the way through your hamstring, behind your knee, and out through your toes. Lift up a little bit more in your side bodies. We're going to come back to high back dancing before we're done. So squeeze right here. You have 8, then we hold. You have 6. You just have 4, 3, 2. Hold your leg. Release your opposite arm forward. Square off your hips. Squeeze your seat and lift your toe up higher. You have 6 right here. Coming to our back. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Come onto your back. Press your feet down. Lift your hips as high as you can. High back dancing, squeeze right here. You lift, lift, lift. Now you are in neutral spine when you are in a high C curve. Low C curve, your inflection. High C curve, your neutral spine. We are ending here in our neutral spine, knowing that it is the safest place for our body to work, and knowing that we have been in all sorts of positions today. And even though we're on our back, our hips are high, our spine is in line, our hips are stretching, and we're using our breath. Keep it up. 10 more counts, then we hold. Up, up, up. Hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold right here. Reach your arms up high. Draw your shoulders back, pull your waist in, and squeeze your seat to lift your hips up higher. You just have 8. You have 6. You have 4, 3, 2, on 1. Set your seat down. Great job, you guys. Pull your knees in. Rock and roll side to side. Take your knees and let them drop to the right as your gaze falls to the left. You can lengthen your top leg again if you want an IT band release. Pulling your left hip down. Rounding your shoulders. Draw your leg in, use your demos to lift your legs up and over to the left side. Gaze falls to the right. Pin your shoulders down. An option to lengthen your top leg. Draw your legs back in through center. Pull your right knee in, lengthen your left leg super long. Lengthen your left leg up. Grab behind your calf or your hamstring. Bend and stretch your leg. Feel how that stretch helps you lengthen a little bit more. And then hold it long for a few inhales and exhales. Lower it all the way down. Change it out through your left leg in. Press your hip flexor here. Should feel good. And then lengthen your leg up nice and high. Grabbing behind your hamstring or your calf. Bend and reach your leg. As you reach your leg, feel your hip dropping down a little bit more. Now hold it nice and long. Stay here for a few inhales and a few exhales. Now take both toes up. Reach behind your hamstrings. Let your hips tip up. Forward fold stretch. Take your hands underneath your sacrum. Lift your toes up, pull your waist down, and reach your hips long. Take at least 8 counts to lower your toes all the way long out in front of you, opening up, letting your back body melt, letting your upper body open up, your legs open up. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take as much time as you need in this position. I wish you a happy 4th of July. It's going to be a beautiful day outside, even if there's no parade like we're used to. But thank you so much for joining me today. Online classes are going to continue, but in-studio classes are rolling, and next week there have been several added to the schedule. You have to sign up ahead of time, so if you're interested, I would take a look at that today and just find a spot. Okay? Thank you so much for coming, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great 4th of July.